Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. It wasn't that long ago that scientists were able to have breakthroughs in the study of the brain. And more and more data was being collected, and understanding was derived about how the brain functions. As it turned out, there were two camps that had been around for a long time, two schools of thought. One was that human beings experience reality through their senses, and they were considered realists. In other words, what you see is what's really out there. But the more the brain was studied, the more another group of scientists held sway, and they were called creationists, meaning that the design of the human body with nerves that can only be firing on or off left humans with no way to know reality. It wasn't that reality didn't exist. It was just there was no way to know it with a human body and a human brain. That the best we could do was take these firings, these neural firings, and interpret them. And we became the meaning givers. And that's the best we could do. They left open the possibility that reality does exist. It's just that with a human body, we could never know it. So maybe it existed, maybe it didn't. And as such, people became more and more comfortable navigating their way through life, realizing that they had the power to give meaning to whatever they wished. So you could take the same exact circumstances and have one person be elated and have another person be fearful and depressed. And yet it was the same circumstance. They would even agree that they were seeing the same thing, but they were interpreting it differently. We are now at a place where it is possible to go beyond the notion of we are seeing reality with our senses, and even go beyond the notion that we are the meaning givers. That is, there is a reality, but it cannot be perceived. It can only be known. And that reality is love itself. As it turns out, you could say, love is this feeling, or love is this stimulation to the brain, or love is when this emotion is felt. But again, that would be on the level of interpreting something from the body and the brain. By the same token, there really is meaning. But it's something that only can be known. It can't be discovered. It can't be perceived. It can only be known. And right now, there's a wonderful opportunity for people to know reality, to know themselves in a way that was maybe never even thought of before, to know love, to know peace. But it has to go beyond the conceptual. beyond the ideational. It has to go to your heart and not your physical heart, even though that's a very vital organ. The way you know is to, number one, release yourself from being the meaning giver, the person who's so sure that things are this way or that way, to let go of the certainty that seems to give you security, and open to the possibility that something could be revealed to you rather than invented by you or conceived by you. Moment to moment, you can know reality. You can know meaning. It's done with your heart and the openness of a child to have realizations dawn on you that are not derived from your past, and they're not derived from your spiritual concepts, but there is a way of knowing. Ask yourself this: how do I know someone else's heart? How do I know that beyond appearances, they are goodness itself? All of you have had that experience. It's much easier with babies and young children to know their goodness. It goes beyond your physical senses. It's a knowing that you can trust. How do people know how to love? It's not just what you were taught. It helps by being very still and very observant and releasing the idea that your judgments are correct. It's actually quite gratifying to realize that not only were you wrong, but maybe you don't know what right and wrong is. Not from that place. But you can know love, and you can know meaning, and you can see beyond your eyes, and you can hear beyond your ears, and you can have wisdom beyond your thoughts and beyond your learning. All of this is available to you, more so than ever, if you're open to it, and if you're willing to be still. What you will find is that you will become younger and younger. You will have the wonder of a child, the awe and rapture of presence. And in that presence, you will know who you're looking at. You will know who you are. You will know what to do. You will know love. It's because that is who you are, and that's who everyone is. And that will become more and more apparent as you open to this, as just allow yourself to know. You already know. Be still and know reality. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.